Good morning, or whatever time of day this is for you. I thought I would do a quick Kundalini yoga session. It's a breathing session. Kundalini really connects the breath to yoga movement. I will be showing you all kinds of modifications so that pretty much anyone can do this if you can get down on a mat, or you could even do a lot of these sitting in a chair. So I'm here in my little bit of paradise. There's my little doggy Lupa. For starters, I just want to share with you why I'm drawn to this kind of practice. It really helps me release a lot of pent-up energy that I have. A lot of people use the word anxiety. They feel all this anxiousness to do. Your mind's your mind's going. And this is a very calming practice to work through some of that and to find a connection between our bodies, minds, and spirits, and to just find that place of quiet, or at least quieter than we normally are. Religion is not coming into play here. Yoga's not a religion. It's more of just a way of life, and it's something you can incorporate into whatever your personal spiritual beliefs are. For me, I like to light a candle. Sometimes I clear out space with something natural just to kind of draw me away from all the hullabaloo of my world and worries and activities, and to help me center into, okay, who am I really? And for me, I really like to connect with spirit, with God, with whatever your word is, but just to kind of settle into more of who I'm here to be. So that's why I have a candle. Sometimes I have sage or nice natural wood burning, just to have a nice nature scent. This is my first time doing a practice outside that I filmed. So this is our property in Carabel. This is just a little piece of a paradise for me, so I'm just sharing it with you. In Kundalini Yoga, we will be breathing most times through our nose, and we're not really used to that. So that's why I have the tissue here. You may think, why does she have a roll of toilet paper? Well, I purposefully didn't get my little pretty box of tissues because I just want you to understand that's not what it's about. Christ healed people with his spit and mud. So we don't need to be squeamish or weird about our bodily functions. We are embodied spirits, and we are made to enjoy this life and to worship and to be at peace with our bodies in nature. So, tissue. I'm going to go ahead and blow my nose just to make sure right now. I invite you to do that too. Just to clear it out, because I promise you probably haven't breathed through your nose as strongly as you will in this practice. All right, so we'll start. This little short practice is moving our energy from the base of our spine in what in the chakra system's called the root chakra, the sacral chakra, our solar plexus, and our abs, our heart, our throat, part of finding our voice and speaking our truth with clarity and love, and up into our third eye, which is where our intuition resides, and that up between the third eye and the crown, where we connect with something higher than ourselves, and definitely connect with something higher than just the mundane, all the things of our lives, all the activities. So I invite you to practice with me today. We'll sit, if you can sit, and this is called easy seat, just a comfortable position. If this isn't accessible to you, just sit on a chair where your spine is straight, all right, and feet on the floor. We will start this out by doing something called Sufi grinds. And that's where we just stay seated and we pretend we have a flashlight in our chest and we shine it over one knee. And as we inhale, we come around, shine it over the other knee. And when we exhale, we will round our backs as our exhale. And we will inhale as we come forward. And exhale as we curve our backs. Okay, we're winding around our pelvis area. And we're just gently opening our spines. This is a great, gentle way to start any practice. So we'll inhale, exhale. Open the chest on our inhale, round that upper spine on our exhale. Sufi grands. Connecting breath with movement. Gentle, slow moves. Everything in yoga needs to be a slow move so that we just are an easy connection with our body and wake up the spine easily and gently. As you come around, some people like to have something in their mind to focus on, and the mantra Sat as you're inhaling and Nam as you're exhaling, it just means truth is my identity. It's just about connecting with your authentic self without all the baggage that the world is putting on. So I'm going to be quiet and just breathe so that you really get how we breathe. Close your eyes is the idea. I think that's the best way to go inside, is just to close your eyes. Connect with that breath. Sat, Nam, if you'd like to have a mantra to think of. Gentle circles. We'll do a few more in this direction. After this one, come back to the center and we'll go in the other direction. Inhaling the other way as we open up the chest, exhaling as we round the back. If you feel safe, close your eyes and really connect into your breath and movement. Truth is my identity. I want to connect with who I was truly created to be. Not all the false expectations, not all the ego things that come into our mind. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 4 more. Last one. Come to the center, keeping your eyes closed. Come to the center, be still. Inhale and retain this breath. Hold it for as long as you can. Pull up on the pelvic floor if you'd like, as if you're ceasing urination. And just hold that energy in the body until your body wants you to release it. And when you're ready to release, just let it go. Just sit and let that integrate for a few moments. I'm outside. Got a little sweat going. Just notice the ease with which you can breathe at this moment. Let it go with a sigh. Our next breathing technique is called twist, side twist. What we'll do is we'll take our hands to our shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back, and try your best to keep your elbows at your shoulder height. They'll want to drop, so you'll just want to keep them up. Now I'm going to go opposite of you on this because I want you to inhale left, so you'll turn this way. Inhale left, exhale right. Through the nose. It's a really kind of a forceful breath. Watch. So you'll be inhaling to your left and exhaling to your right. If you already have practiced with me on this a little and you realize you need to blow your nose, stop and do that. It's just part of the name of the game here. All right, so we will do inhale left, your left. Go at your own pace. You don't have to match mine. You can go as slowly or as quickly as you would like. And if you feel like after you start it, you need to slow down, do that. Just get the breathing moving through your body. Keep breathing like this, even though I'm talking to you. This is really waking up the sacral chakra. This is chakra about feelings and polarities, about the inhale and the exhale and the right and the left. Life is so full of yes and no's and this and that, and this just helps us tune in to our non-duality of understanding, yes, we feel joy at the same time we experience sadness. Life isn't all or nothing. It's all of it. Inhale, exhale. We're only going to do this for a few more, so if you'd like to speed up, feel free. Just let the head follow the shoulders. Three more. Come to center. Inhale all the way. Retain the breath. Pull up on the pelvic floor if you'd like. You can look up at the third eye with your eyes closed. Hold that breath in as long as your body allows. Feel the energy. Your energetic body's awakening. And when you're ready, release. Keep the eyes closed. Let your breath settle. And just feel into what are the things that you're noticing now. Perhaps you notice parts of your body, your energetic body that's awakening, tingling. Maybe you notice it could be a little easier just to breathe normally. Just let the body integrate these exercises. Not only are you awakening different parts of your spine and moving the energy up your spine, you're also releasing excess energy and anxiety. All of this is science. It's so beautiful. The more we learn about the science of our bodies and our breath and how they're so perfectly designed to bring us calmness. Slowly, you can open your eyes so you can slowly move into a lying down position. Keeping the feet on your mat or the floor. We're going to bring both knees up towards the chest. They don't have to be all the way up here, just wherever they feel comfortable. We are going to move up into our solar plexus now. We're doing a little core work and breath work to work through this area of our body as well. And just go with what your body needs today. Oh, one thing, if your back needs a little more support, I really like doing this. I like putting my hands right at where my bum and my back connect, giving myself a little more support, especially if you have lower back sensitivity. This really helps. And what we'll do is we will inhale as we extend the right leg, and we'll exhale as we bring it back and extend the left leg. Inhale, extend the right. Exhale, extend the left. Find your own pace. Do this as slowly or as fast as feels right for your body. We're going to stay here for at least probably a minute. Let your shoulders relax. Don't hunch them up on against your ears or towards your neck. Really press into your lower back and your hands. That way you'll use your abs and not just your quadriceps. Find your own pace at what your body needs today. Feel this energetic part of your core, especially as you press into your lower back, maybe into your hands as well. Just a few more. Sometimes I feel it in my quads, and if I press into my lower back, it relieves some of that. And I can feel it more in my solar plexus, which is where I'm really wanting to awaken the energy anyway. Extend right on your inhale, extend left on your exhale. Just a few more. And the last one, if you'd like to extend both your legs out or up and then bring them in. Bring your feet down. Put your feet on the edges of your mat and let your knees knock in together for a little constructive rest. Allow your body to breathe normally. Got a few bugs out here visiting me. Just let your body regulate. While we're lying down, we will get to our heart chakra in a minute, but we're going to go ahead and open up the throat chakra. So we'll do that by a moving bridge. All right, now you have options here. If you're new to this, if for any reason your body doesn't want to do a moving bridge today, we'll put the hands down, kind of roll the shoulders under ourselves a little for support. You will just lift the hips up, and you can hold this for as long as your body wants you to today and then release. Or you can join me in moving bridge. And we will inhale the body up, exhale it back down. Inhale, exhale. Really press the feet into the mat. Inhale up, flatten those hips, exhale down. Find your own pace with your own breath and body movement. Breathing through the nose. Relaxing the neck, pressing the head down into the mat. You can stay here, or you can start adding the arms with your inhale up, exhale down. Listen to what your body needs today. It is so nourishing to connect movement with our breath. It really brings us into the center of our being. which is where, for me, that's where spirit connects. That's where I connect to God, when I can let all the other things go and I can just tune in to who He created me to be. Couple more. On this last one, we'll inhale and hold. Hold your breath. Feel what it feels like to hold this energy within your body. And whenever you're ready, exhale it out and let it go. Go ahead and extend the legs. If you'd like, you can put one hand on your tummy, one hand on your chest. And we'll just take several breaths here to integrate how we've moved this energy up. Sending the energy up into our throat area. So many of us carry so many hurts, so much trauma, sometimes big trauma, sometimes little. And it keeps us from speaking with clarity. It keeps us from setting boundaries when we need to. It can also keep us from just raging, where we hold things in and then it just explodes from us. Letting this energy just help us find clarity and balance and boundaries, where we can just speak kindly with love and loving firmness when necessary. All right, we will slowly, mindfully make our way to sitting. Sometimes it's easier just to turn to the side and press yourself up. Coming back, if you're sitting in a chair or if you're sitting in easy pose. Now we've opened the root chakra, the sacral, we've opened some of the throat chakra. Let's go right back to the heart. The ancient yogis say that the hands are the extensions of our hearts. So what we'll do is we'll put our hands in a prayer mudra. We'll clasp them and point one finger out, keeping them at heart level. You have a couple of options here. The first option is always just to breathe long, slow breaths. Close your eyes. Inhale, let the belly expand. Exhale, pull the navel towards the spine a little. Long, slow inhale. And exhale. Letting the shoulders drop from your ears. The other option here, if this is in your practice or if you'd like to try it with me today, is breath of fire. Breath of fire is a very forceful inhale and exhale through the nose. Again, you may need tissue if you try this. And if you try this and you don't want to do it as long as I'm doing it, come right back to your slow, long breaths. All right. Breath of fire is really pulsing with the tummy. So I'll demonstrate for you just a moment. That's what it is, and we'll be holding it and doing that for maybe a couple of minutes. So you can come in and out, do your slow breaths, whatever works for you. Here we go, opening this heart space. You can do it slower too. You can find your own pace. keep it going, finding your pace. I'm just giving you pointers at dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Inhaling, let the belly expand. Exhaling, pulling the belly in. Anytime this is too much, just long, slow breaths. If you lose it, just come back into it at your own pace. We'll do 10 more. Last one, inhale fully and hold. Hold the breath. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Look up at the third eye. Hold this energy in as long as your body will allow. And when you're ready, release, palms down. Let yourself regulate. Let your body integrate these wonderful practices. Really turning on your parasympathetic nervous system, letting that fight or flight kind of energy go as your sympathetic nervous system gets released and you're able to sit and breathe in your rest and digest part of your nervous system. What do you notice now in your body? Is there anything that's new to you that's a little more noticeable? How is the ease of your breath now? How's your body feeling? We have one more practice where we move up into the third eye part of our chakra system. I'm going to wipe sweat. Oh, sweat is so cleansing. Our bodies are true miracles. They're just made to do exactly what we need. We just need to tune in and allow them to do that. All right, we will move into something called rock pose if it's accessible to you. I don't have my cushions out here with me, but a lot of times you can put a cushion or pillows to sit on in between. If you can't sit on your heels like this, if it's not comfortable for you with knees or whatever, a lot of times people will sit on cushions. And that's what I do in my private lessons. I have a client that finds a lot more comfort sitting on cushions or pillows. Whatever works for you, find your position. I will show you a form of a yoga pose, very common, called child's pose. I like to do it with wide knees because we will incorporate this into our practice here. This lets the belly have room to come down, and it's bringing the forehead towards the mat. Now, many of you won't be able, your forehead won't reach the mat, and that's where, if you have a block, or yoga blocks are really good to use here, 1 or 2, or yoga block and a pillow, books, stack of books, whatever you can rest this forehead part of your head on if it doesn't reach the mat. Okay, this is child's pose. We will end up in here after we do, if you choose to do the movement part of this exercise. Some days movement feels better in my body, and some days my body just wants to stay in one position. So tune in and honor that today, wherever your body is. So find your place where your head, if your head doesn't reach the mat, that you have something here to put it on. Hey, I guess I could use my toilet paper roll. Whatever you have works. And what we will do is we will inhale the arms up, exhale the head down. And you can even come up on this and down. Inhale up, exhale down. If this is too much for your body today, just stay here. Find your wide-legged child's pose, support your head, and just breathe in solitude right here. I will demonstrate some of the movement. You do you. Inhale, exhale. If the arms are too much, then just help them, leave them down to support you. They can come up with you. They can follow you. They can stay down. Find your breath. If you're moving, find your breath with your movement. We will all join together in quiet breathing in just a moment and stillness. If you are in movement, after another 5, we will stay up and hold our breath. 3 more, just like this. Last full one. We will come up. We will fill the lungs on our inhale. Hold the breath. Look up into the third eye space. Pull up on the pelvic floor if you'd like. And when you're ready to release, let it go. I like to widen my knees here and just rest in child's pose. If you can't breathe well here, you need to find a way to prop yourself up. The most important part of yoga is breathing. If you're able to be in child's pose, excuse me, breathe into the back of your body. Let your torso expand in all directions. Release. It feels really good to release through the mouth. Let's do a couple more of those. Release with the mouth. One more. Slowly lift the head. Walk the hands towards you. And we'll close out in a seated position. If you'd like to put your hands in prayer, you can. I think this has been a sacred time. It's why I open it with a candle. Because any time that I take away from my world of activity into quiet solitude, into my breath and movement, it is how I surrender to Spirit. It is where I'm most likely to hear Spirit's message for me. And anyone who's joining me in this, whatever this practice meant for you, I'm truly grateful that you joined me. May we increase the love and wisdom and peace in this world. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.